Greetings to one and all. This is Divya Siddharikar from Example, a student democratic platform with a mission of creating doctors with the help of doctors. Today, we have Dr. Hrutul Chhag with us, a first year MBBS student currently pursuing his degree from the most prestigious All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi. It is also known as AIMS New Delhi. Now, I am sure that this college requires no prior introduction, and the same applies to the efforts taken by these aspirants to get in. Today, we have in our midst someone who has taken the efforts, who has managed to take enough effort to be who he is today. Dr. Shah managed to score 715 marks in NEET-UG 2021 and bagged an impressive ARI of 5. Very hearty congratulations, Dr. Shah, for your achievements. I'm sure that your journey must have been a tough one. We would like to know more about it. So, without any further ado, let's start with the interview. A very good evening.
Good evening. First of all, thank you for having me here.
Yeah, we are very thankful for having you, grateful for having you here. So, my first question to you is, what inspired you to get into this medical field?
I think so. I am very much interested in the research field and in the medicine field also. And also the role of doctors during this lockdown period, and also their research they were doing for treating the peoples and how they fight, how they are fighting with this situation really inspired me a lot. So this inspired me to choose this field.
Great. And when did you start preparing for NEET and what was your strategy behind it?
I joined Allen Career Institute Rajkot in 11th, and I started my preparation from there itself. And initially, my strategy was to be focused mainly on NEET because I will get college based on NEET only. So I was more focused on NEET.
And what was your strategy while you were preparing for NEET?
My strategy was to complete all syllabus of the NEET, and I was not very much interested in the Olympiads and also the board exam. So yeah, that was my previous strategy initially.
Okay, great. So, as we all know that every year around 15 lakh candidates appear for NEET, I'm sure everyone has prepared very well. So, what different approach did you take that resulted in your success?
I think so. Dedication and consistency are the two key things that are required to crack such an exam. So I was consistent enough to run such a long race of 2 years, rather 2.5 years. So these things make topper different from other students.
Sure. So, as you secured ARF1, ARF5, around 15 lakh candidates among. So, what was your parents' reaction when they learned that you have stood 5 among 15 lakh candidates?
First of all, it was very hard for them to believe that I am my all rank was fifth. So they were very happy and also satisfied. Their expectation was to get a medical college only. So they never expected me to be at ordinary rank fifth position. But when I got the ordinary rank fifth, they were very happy and satisfied.
They must have been very proud of you, and so are we. So, as we all know, that NEET 2021 pattern was announced just 2 months before the exam. So, how did you manage at such a short notice?
Uh, they increased the number of questions. Doing more questions require both speed and accuracy. Because what happens when we are doing paper in a speed, then there are more chances of doing silly mistakes. So what I had done was I start my paper after 15-20 minutes. So I am giving myself less time so that I can increase my speed and have a pressure to complete paper within 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So it helped me in increasing my speed and also helped me to helped me to be more accurate. And also I analyzed paper. I also analyzed, so it helped me to identify what type of mistake I was doing, whether these are conceptuals or silly mistakes. So accordingly, I rectify them.
Oh, that's great. So, as we all know, pandemic has affected everyone's life in some or the other way. So, how did pandemic affected your life as a student and while you're preparing for the exams?
I was preparing from the Rajkot. So during pandemic, there was lockdown. So I have to return to my hometown, Kodinar, and also there were many connection issues. So I have to study in night, and also there were many disturbances in my hometown. So I have to complete all these things. And so I started studying at night, and I study all night, and then I sleep at there.
That's the dedication everyone should have. So, um, now that the exams are just 3 months away, what would be your advice to the aspirants and what kind of last moment strategy should they follow so that they don't overwork themselves?
Since exams are only 3 months away, so I would suggest ki you make a list and then make a list according ki which topics of yours are weak, chapter wise list, and then start doing their chapters and also start giving part syllabus and full syllabus tests also, and at least try to do one paper a day. So it would help you very much. And I also started giving a paper a day before 3 months of need.
So, Dr. Shah, how would you guide the students who are right now in the 11th as well as 12th and also the repeaters? How would you guide them in order to prepare for the exam?
For 11 student, I would recommend that they have enough time. So I would suggest they do chapters very deeply and understand concept, and also do multiple also study from many books. For example, in physics they can use HCV or DC Pandey. In biology, Dr. Ali. Beside and also in chemistry, various Kota Bank books and other books besides the NCRT and the module or other study materials. So they have enough time, so they can do all the things. And also try one thing: they do not create any backlog. So if they have backlog, then it will hinder studies in 12th. So complete your syllabus in time. And for class 12 student, I would suggest try to complete your syllabus as soon as possible, because for revision they need at least 6 to 7 months to complete all your 11th and 12th, because to revise all the 11 things and also the remember 12 things together, it's very difficult job. So they need multiple revision and also practice questions. So I guess so they should start increase their speed in completing syllabus. And for droppers, they have only 1 year. So I would recommend they do not go very deep into the chapters. Just understand basic and also try to complete the syllabus as soon as possible, and do not leave anything. So that would be my suggestion to the droppers.
Okay. How does it feel like?
It's a very different feeling to be in one of the most prestigious college of India. And not only in India, it is the one of the best college in the Asia. So to be here and studying from the best faculties of the world, it's a very different feeling, and I am not able to express in this feeling in my words. So it's
Great. So, what are your plans after college? I mean, what specialization are you aiming for?
Actually, I have not fixed anything. So I am probably much interested in the neuro field, brain spinal cord thing. So I am wishing to do my MD in neurosurgery or like that. But I am not that much sure that I will do. I want to explore all the fields.
That's great. So, what did you like the most about the example app?
Example app. So best thing about the example app is that I can have a track what I have done today and also what I have revised the things. So if I have a track recorder, so I can see whether that I have completed my task or not. So it can kind of give you everyday motivation. So I think so that's the best thing about the example app.
Thank you so much for giving such a kind review. So, last but not the least, what message would you like to convey to the future aspirants who are aiming to be just like you?
uh, uh, the advice that I would like to give is that your time is very prestigious, so do not waste it. It's a precious time, so utilize it well. And first of all, make a mindset that I want to give the NEET and I want to crack it and also get admission in the best medical colleges. So first, be sure about your goals and then be consistent and dedicated towards your work so that you can achieve something in life.
That's really kind words. So, thank you so much, Ms. Dr. Shah. It was great interacting with you. We hope that the students have learned a lot of things from this session and will surely implement all these tips and guidelines in their preparation. It was a very enlightening interview, and thank you for making time for the students today. We wish you all the best for your future.